Greetings, YouTube. This one's slightly different. This is discrimination against people if they're single. Here we go. Los Angeles City Councilman Mitch O'Farrell, representing Hollywood, presented a motion to the council asking the city attorney's office to draft an ordinance which would restrict playgrounds to children and the adults who accompany them to the park. So, no single persons would be allowed to go there. I'm assuming a couple without children would also probably not be allowed to go there, because Mr. O'Farrell is concerned that people without children could, in fact, be drug dealers or sexual predators. So, if someone is in the park and they see a suspicious act going on, if they call the cops, do the cops not show up without this ordinance? How do you enforce this law? Are you diverting law enforcement from actually dealing with real crime because there's a person or a couple that don't have kids in the park? What if the park's the closest outside space to someone's home and they just like to walk in it or sit in it and read? I've actually been known to go to a park under a tree and take a nap. And is the councilman aware that people deal drugs and are sexual predators even if they have kids? Grandkids even? That people who have survived sexual abuse, there was a 90% chance that they knew their abuser. So it isn't stranger danger that you have to worry about. Stranger danger is a piece of bullshit. You are far more likely to be preyed upon by someone you know, a parent, a scoutmaster, a coach, a music teacher, a teacher, another relative, sibling, uncle, sister, aunt, anything. But almost always, they are known to you. Stranger danger doesn't happen very often. And in a park full of parents and kids, stranger danger is probably going to be pretty friggin' low. This ordinance seems to me to be a solution looking for a problem. If somebody sees something suspicious, they're going to call the police. You don't need this ordinance to do that. And this just is unwanted prejudice against people without kids in a public park. A park that their taxes help to pay for. So they should have the right to be there. Now, if parents are really concerned about this and would like to buy some land, open up their own park paid for with their money, maintained and observed and whatever, but with purely private, go for it. And then you can say, okay, you're not a member of this. You don't have a little sticker or a little card or something that says you can come to this park. All right, fine. Go for it. But if it's a public park, anybody should be able to wander into that park for any reason. They should not have to get some stamp of approval from some pearl-clutching helicopter parent, terrified that if someone glances at their child, they may try to sell them drugs or molest them in broad daylight. This kind of crap is just astounding. How do these people get out of bed and tie their own shoes? Or are they the type that have to use the Velcro so they avoid that complex problem every day? The fact that people like this can make it through a day on their own without like stabbing themselves in the eye with a spoon amazes me.